चैलेंज को टक्कर अपनी अनस्टॉपेबल पावर से देता है, उसी का नाम तो बाबर है। घुटनों जो झुकता नहीं, किस्मत के आगे रुकता नहीं, जिसके उधर का जिसका जुनू धमाका खेज है। फिर मुझसे में यू तो बाबर है। हर पाकिस्तान से ना रुकने वाली इस पावर को यूफोन कर रहा है एम्पावर। पाकिस्तानी नेटवर्क यूफोन 4G के लिए अनस्टॉपेबल तुम ही तो हो।
हार के जीतने वालों को बाजीगर कहते हैं, पर जो किसी मुश्किल में हारे उन्हें पाकिस्तानी कहते हैं। ये जज्बा, ये जुनून, हिम्मत और हौसला जो हमें रुकने नहीं देता, यही हमें पाकिस्तानी बनाता है। वक्त जैसा भी हो, आजादी का जश्न होगा सुपर। अभी जैज मंथली सुपर डुपर और मंथली मैक्स ऑफर्स पर एक्स्ट्रा डेटा पाओ और करो शेयर ये आजादी की खुशियां सबके साथ पूरा महीना। सुपर नहीं तो 4G नहीं, जैज सुपर 4G।
यार मैच कैसे देखेंगे?
Zong apps।
अब Zong कस्टमर्स ICC वर्ल्ड कप के तमाम मैचेस Zong ऐप से माइको पर, वो भी बिल्कुल मुफ्त।
सब क्रिकेट का जुनून विद पेप्सी। जीतो ऑफिशियल टीम जर्सी और स्पेशल क्रिकेट प्राइजेस। आपके फेवरेट क्रिकेट हीरोज के अपने स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी के पीछे कोड को स्कैन करो।
Time. It's kept the batsman guessing. And Kuldeep on his part has done an excellent job once again. Very different bowler, he is confident. This is a skill of Jasprit Bumrah. Same arm speed, but coming off a lot slower.
Left arm wrist spinner, he's so accurate. You see that the guys who are in the circuit over pitch and under pitch the ball. Yeah, in live motion, just not there. Rizwan a little early into that shot, and the front foot not covering the line of the ball as well. Stayed on that middle and leg.
पूरी टीम को जगाओ नेस्कैफे क्लासिक, क्योंकि अब रुकता कौन है।
कहीं किसी ने किसी क्रिकेट की दीवानी लड़की का साथ दिया तो बिस्मा मारूफ बन गई।
टैग पे दिए हुए QR कोड को स्कैन करें और कैडबरी क्रिकेट स्कॉलरशिप्स हासिल करें।
कुछ अच्छा हो जाए, कुछ मीठा हो जाए।
नंबर चाहे कोई भी हो, टेलीनॉर, यूफोन या फिर Zong, हर मोबाइल नेटवर्क का दोस्त। जैज कैश है ना।
एक एक घूंट में जागेगी खेल की उमंग।
चाय और क्रिकेट वाइटल पियो जिंदगी जियो
Telenor Weekly Extreme Plus 80 GB data with a free McDonald's cone. ये हुआ ना more से ज़्यादा फायदा. I'm loving it.
He's into his final over now. Well, he's been brilliant. Really adapted to the conditions well. Once again, a confident exhibition of a very difficult art. That's wrist spin. Whole left arm.
Well, a lot of the commentators were having great discussion about Kuldeep Yadav and how he's changed over a period of time. He's actually bowling a little bit shorter. 2019 on the left-hand side, very upright. Where he's a little bit shorter, it means he's pushing the ball through a little bit faster. Everyone has commented on the pace that he's bowling at the moment and how it's a little bit more effective. So what does that mean from a batting perspective? Because he's bowling a little bit quicker, I guess I wanted to see what the difference would actually be. And, you know, does it hurry the batters up a little bit compared to what they're used to?
Well, good you say that, Lisa. One thing you would have seen since 2019 up to now. The slot sweep against Kuldeep Yadav has almost disappeared. And that's because of the trajectory you're talking of, the pace you're talking of. And he's not a tall man, so the ball will skid through low. He gets a lot of leg befores if you miss. And where he's been very smart is with the way he's adjusted his length. He can get full when he knows a batsman's looking to sweep. And he's got great variety, the googly, the flipper, the normal leg break.
And just to finish it off, 2019 is the blue. And then you've got a little bit quicker this one, the pink one. So it does hurry them up. We've seen that so far.
Brilliant spell this. In good batting conditions. 10 overs, 2 for 35.
बड़े होकर बिस्मा मारूफ बन
बनाए लड़कियों के लिए और क्रिकेट रोल मॉडल्स कैडबरी डेयरी मिल्क कुछ अच्छा हो जाए कुछ मीठा हो जाए
जीतो स्पेशल क्रिकेट प्राइजेस अपने स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी के पीछे कोड को स्कैन करो और पहनो जुनून का रंग
कैश की जरूरत हो तो पूरा करता है मेरा पेपाल कार्ड अपने बैंक से पेपाल डेबिट कार्ड नाम लेकर तलब करें चूज होप चूज पेपाल
है कितनों का बहाना एक कप और तुम है एक और कप चाय
मैं एक और कप चाय टपाल दानेदार
This is your captain speaking. तैयार हो जाइए दुनिया का नंबर 1 ब्रांड जिन यूरोप से पाकिस्तान लैंड कर चुका है
अब आया ना मजा
यूरोपियन टेक्नोलॉजी से बने डॉलेंस एलईडी टीवी अपने
See the sudden breaks in the scoring once wickets have started falling. 29.4 overs, they were 155. Now we've moved almost 8 overs more and just 20 runs scored. And half the side blown away. We've seen games change on their head. This is a massive turnaround. In a big game like this, to lose 5 for nothing.
Now, when there was a wonderful partnership between Pakistan, the crowd kind of were a little bit quiet, a little bit more subdued. But then and they were hoping that India would be able to pick up some wickets. Hardly a clap when there was a 4, as Ramiz has already indicated, but then the wickets fell and the noise increased.
It certainly did. The Colosseum was buzzing after that. All the throats were being cleared.
Well, that's the real challenge, actually, for any side. And it's part of the deal. You've got to deal with it. That's 100,000 people acting as India's 12th man.
Hear the noise now. In fact, it's a terrific sight. If someone's playing here for the first time, it's an eye-opener. Now this is a couple of wickets for Bumrah. Great skill, bowling those off-cutters at will, and then this one just the opposite. Seam up, going away from the right-hander at pace.
The thing to admire is that both deliveries, the off-cutter and the seam up, hit the deck, hit the length, same length, produced the off-cutter that bowled Rizwan, same length, he got it to move.
And at the same arm speed, which makes it so much more difficult for the batsman to pick. And where he's different from the others is his release point is that far ahead. But as a batter, when you're playing him for the first time or second time, it takes some adjustment. You pick it late. And often people ask, why do you pick him late? It's look at his release. It's so late. The earlier the release, the quicker you pick up. It's almost past him when his wrist gives it a flick and the ball goes away. And still maintains that same position.
He's trying this against Afghanistan also. Variations in different angles. Preparing himself for this great battle. And it has worked perfectly because his second and third stint were very different to how he bowled with the new ball. Great wrist position and his accuracy every time he's hitting the stumps almost.
Terrific operator. Yeah, bang on with that Yorker. 38 overs bowled, 176 for 7.
बड़े होकर बिस्मा मारूफ बनो।
आए बनाएं लड़कियों के लिए और क्रिकेट रोल मॉडल्स। कैडबरी डेयरी मिल्क, कुछ अच्छा हो जाए, कुछ मीठा हो जाए।
अपनी पहचान खुद बनानी है, अपने रास्ते खुद निकालने हैं। साफी, नया चेहरा, नई पहचान।
चाहिए कौन सी जगह, लिप्टन ही तो है, लिप्टन पीजिए।
हेलो बॉयज, अपनी पार्टनर को देखो, अब मुझे देखो, उसे भी मिल सकती है ब्राइट ग्लोइंग स्किन मेरे जैसी। गोल्डन पर्ल व्हाइट
As I've been listening to you backstage for some time, saying the pitch is going to keep low, wickets are not falling, India is going to find it hard, and then you see what happens.
Completely made that up, Dinesh Karthik. Great fight back. A good captaincy from Rohit Sharma as well. You were saying at the back of the box that Rohit needs to go back to one of his seamers. You said Bumrah, he went Siraj, Siraj got the wicket, and then he went Bumrah, and he picked up a couple. So Rohit's having a good day.
What I've really enjoyed about his captaincy is the first 2 overs Siraj went for 20. A lot of captains have thought about changing the bowler, but he held on to him.
Past Rohit Sharma, it went quickly, too quickly for Rohit.
Rohit's a solid slip fielder, but I have a feeling he's got to position himself much better. In the previous game, one went between KL Rahul and himself when Kuldeep was bowling. Today is the turn of Jadeja, and he's done exactly the same.
Yeah, because he bowls it so quickly, I think you have to go fine for Jadeja. If you have a slightly slower left arm spinner, it may go wider. He has gone finer now, Rohit.
Too late, you think? The bus is passed?
Has gone past. Yeah, there's lots of buses in India. Another one will come soon. It may be full,
Yes.
but there's another one coming, Rohit.
The one thing about India is it gets the best sense of humor from you. That I like.
Each other for a while. Not great cricket all round. 182 for 7.
This is your captain speaking. तैयार हो जाइए. दुनिया का नंबर 1 ब्रांड जिन यूरोप से पाकिस्तान लैंड कर चुका है.
अब आया ना मजा.
Shangri-La now introduces Kids.
दो बीच बातचीत खत्म होने में मुझे खत्म हो जाएगा 9 4 13 5 1 2 3 4 5
Sure, Hassan Ali done a few times and he knows it's never the quickest one coming through the first ball.
Not to that man, Jadeja. Definitely not. Not to his left hand as well. He's just having a word with men in the deep. Make sure you're backing up.
Haters, you've been part of the Pakistan dressing room and they've seen some good success when you've been around. But in moments like these, how do pretty one-sided game. The early wickets from England and then things just kind of came to an abrupt halt there. interestingly, they play Bangladesh next.
Gives himself room, long on, mid-on, taken. Can't keep Bumrah out the action. It did wobble on him, and he takes the catch. And it's a collapse that only Pakistan could manufacture. 155 for 2, 187 for 8.
Mohammad Nawaz, generally a very good offside player, giving himself room to go over the offside. With the pitch being slow, the bounce being low, it makes the shot.
चैनल भी शो नहीं कर रहा यार। लाइव चल रहा है। पता नहीं शॉप नहीं रेड शो कर रहा है, लेकिन चैनल क्यों नहीं आ रहा मेरा? सर्च किया हम तेरे उसमें इरफान खान से। मैच अपडेट चैनल पे वो किए हैं, क्लिक किए, लेकिन
लाइव पे आएगा।
लाइव पे नहीं आ रहा है ना। ये देखिए देखिए, सब चैनल पे और लाइव पे क्लिक करें, देखते हैं कि नहीं नो रिजल्ट। लाइव की होगी, लाइव पे आएगा बड़ी।
क्या नाम है आपके चैनल का?
मैच अपडेट, एम बड़ा है यू बड़ा है। एक बंदा तो वॉच कर रहा है, वन वॉचिंग नाउ।
कुछ अच्छा हो जाए, कुछ मीठा हो जाए।
दुनिया का नंबर 1 ब्रांड ज़ेन अब पाकिस्तान में।
एक कप और है कितनों का बहाना, एक कप और तुम है एक और कप चाय,
एक और कप चाय टपाल दानेदार।
Golden Pearl White Beauty Cream with added super active serum, glutathione, alpha-arbutin और niacinamide से skin extra bright. Golden Pearl White Beauty Cream. Love your skin.
नेस्कैफे उठा घूंट लगा, अब रुकना नहीं बस कर जा।
When Pakistan look back at how this collapse is been, one thing that they would be aware of, because Babar and Rizwan batted for so long, they'd be aware that this pitch is not a 300, 320 pitch. It looks like a 270. Could make things really hard for India. And they were very much in the game. And you have to say, for lack of a better statement, they've thrown it away.
Yeah, just a decent batting plan and some real projections. I thought they did that at the last drinks break. They came together nice. There was a good partnership that was starting to form. And we were saying at the time, okay, you can't just look at a 7 or 8 runs and over flat figure. You've got to go, right, you've got to consolidate. It was a partnership at the time of only 6. And what they need to do then is to go, right, we need to go at maybe this same rate for another 5 or 6 overs. If we do remain wicketless, then maybe move to a 7 or 8 runs per over target. But they seem to go flat out, we need 300. And I think Pakistan felt the pressure.
And if in case they don't end up defending this total, I just hope it's not too much of a psychological blow, this one, because it's a big game. And I've seen Sri Lanka in the Asia Cup when they played well through the tournament, but they got all out for 50 in the final, and they haven't been the same team since. And you don't want that situation for Pakistan because they're a really good team.
You don't want it, but you can't avoid it. DK, because if you lose to India or Pakistan were to win this match, there's just the weight of two nations that really put the grips and pressure on. And think back to the cycle of the World Cup in Dubai as well, where India lost that match. And then you couldn't really regain that kind of momentum through the tournament. So it matters.
Well, the fourth ball of this over shows why Pakistan should have settled for 260, 270. Slower ball, and look how high this bounces. It comes right off the toe end of the bat. They've gone too high with their what should we set. They got off to a decent start, 155 for 2. Take 280 and say over to you, India. They've pushed for 320 and find themselves in a hole. This is a low pitch. Shaheen will keep the strike, 190 for 9.
पूरी टीम को जगाओ नेस्कैफे क्लासिक, क्योंकि रुकता कौन है।
Telenor Weekly Extreme Plus 80 GB data with the free McDonald's cone. ये हुआ ना मोर से ज्यादा फायदा. I'm loving it.
डिस्काउंट्स एंड डील से छोटे मोमेंट्स को बड़ा बनाता है मेरा पेपाक कार्ड। अपने बैंक से पेपाक डेबिट कार्ड नाम लेकर तलब करें। चूज होप, चूज पेपाक।
एक एक धूप में जागेगी खेल की उमंग, चाय और क्रिकेट, वाइटल पियो, जिंदगी जियो।
यूरोपियन टेक्नोलॉजी से बने डॉलन्स एलईडी टीवी अपने स्मार्ट वॉइस कंट्रोल फीचर से सुने आपकी बात। एक्सपीरियंस द वर्ल्ड एट होम, क्योंकि डॉलन्स रिलायबल है।
This is your captain speaking. दुनिया का नंबर वन ब्रांड यूरोप से पाकिस्तान लैंड कर चुका है।
Meticulous with their fielders in the deep. That's why I feel that India is absolute favourites in this World Cup, because their bowling unit, it doesn't matter who has a day out, someone does. There's always someone to pick up the pieces. Like Jadeja before that wicket looked like he was going to be wicketless, but he was still good on the day. Oh, this maybe a bit of glove on it, maybe a bit of glove and outside the line. There's just no relief for a batting unit. They've got great options. Kuldeep Yadav in particular, I can just see him going through this tournament, a high wicket taker. Got great variation, can't get underneath him. The only change I would think of is Ravi Ashwin. And not because he's Ravi Ashwin, legendary cricketer, but most conditions, you see Ravi Ashwin still having a role to play with ball and bat. That's a good point. That's a swipe across the line. Yeah, when you look at that in particular now, the bowling card, Shardul's only just bowling the 2 overs. You think that Ravi would have at least 3 or 4 overs in him at least today.
Oh, a lot more, I can promise you he does. A lot more.
Oh, close. Is it sliding down? They need the on-field umpire's decision on that. It may be clipping. Thoughts, Rohit? He's going to have a look. Was it clipping? Was it missing?
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision not out. Front foot checked. It's a fair delivery. Spin vision when ready, please.
Start AQ and A. Start up hold. क्या है?
Okay, ball is close to the inside edge. Can we get ultra edge when available? Thank you. Keep it rolling through, please. Keep it rolling through. Flat line as the ball goes past the bat. No bat involved. We'll go to ball tracking when ready, please. It's pitching in line, impact in line. Wickets is hitting.
3 reds.
Murray, I'm going to ask you to overturn your original decision to out. Stand by. The on-screen signal now.
What an afternoon India have had. What an afternoon that man Rohit has had.
The all-new Sabroso crispy chicken strips taste so good that nothing else matters. Sabroso.
ऑल आउट हो गया।
चल लाइव है भी, एक बंदा वॉच कर रहा है। 37 मिनट हो गया। कैसे आएगा यार, ये समझ नहीं आ रहा मेरे को। तो यहाँ से स्टूडियो से तो कोई कुछ बंद नहीं किया मैम, चेक करें। लाइव स्ट्रीम YouTube स्टूडियो। ये क्या बोल रहा है ये? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such a viewer well experience क्या मतलब?
कॉपीराइट पे 3 वॉचिंग आ गया है, 3 व्यूज है, वॉच टाइम 0.1 है, सब्सक्राइबर 1 भी नहीं है।
ये क्या बता रहा है?
वॉच टाइम
वन व्यूज का बता रही है। एवरेज व्यू ड्यूरेशन 0.4। व्यूज बढ़ेगा तो मजा आएगा ना। 38 मिनट से लाइव चल रहा है मेरा। ऑल आउट हो गया पाकिस्तान में, दिख रहा है यहाँ पे।
Well, they enjoyed the last 15 overs of that innings. They were silent for a long while, especially when Rizwan and Babar were going well. Well, that is a sorry-looking scorecard. Why do they rely so much on Babar and Rizwan? Look what happened after Babar and Rizwan. 50 for the skipper, 49 for Rizwan. Abdullah Shafiq played nicely for 20. Imam played nicely for 36. But only Hassan Ali made double figures after that.
The story about the bowling was that the fact that all the bowlers got 2 wickets, barring Thakur, but it was quite an effort. Bumrah, the pick of the lot, right from the start, he looked the part.
Well, as you look at that innings story, there'll be a lot of numbers on there. All you need to know, in the first half, Pakistan were excellent. In the second half, they weren't. 191 all out. Let's get down pitch side. Sanjay, who you got with you?
Right, Kuldeep Yadav here with me. 10 overs, 2 for 35. This World Cup has been fantastic for you so far.
I mean, yes, 100%. You know, I knew where to bowl, and it was difficult wicket to bowl on, to be very honest. Bit slower side, just focusing on the length. You know, they were not trying too much, just keeping within the wicket and just varying my pace and variation.
Tell us, because you are somebody who comes in and you sort of are into your wickets very quickly. You're a wicket taker. Today, it took about 8 overs for you to get your first wicket. So when it happens in that fashion, when the wickets come along, what's your state of mind?
I mean, I was bowling really well. You know, first 7 overs I was brilliant. You know, not too much width because of the field restrictions. Just keeping tight within the wicket, and that's it. You know, they were not trying too much. You know, not trying. Even especially Rizwan didn't sweep me at all. So I thought gonna try. Just keeping within the wicket, make him play the bad shot. That was my thinking, and I thought I bowled really well today in first 3 games.
Absolutely. And that wicket of Saud Shakil, the review, what was the discussion happening there?
100%. I've been watching him from last couple of games. He's tried to sweep and play late paddle, and I'm just trying to keep within the wicket, and just the wrong one and the flip. That was my plan, and luckily I got him out. So that was a good ball. I thought he didn't read me because of the pace of the wicket. I thought that probably he thought it's gonna be very slow, but that ball skids on.
Final question, I have to ask you, just playing in front of this kind of a crowd, how was it?
Unbelievable. I mean, before the game I was very excited, and
there you go. They're cheering for you.
And you know, the atmosphere was crazy, you know, and unbelievable. Playing against Pakistan, and you see like close to 90,000. I don't know the numbers, but it was unbelievable, and I just enjoyed it.
Well done. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it's always good to see a cricketer go away, work at their game and come back better, and that is exactly what Kuldeep Yadav has done. So that's the target, 192 for Rohit and his men. brilliant from them in the first half of this game. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with all the action.
Brings up the 50 for Babar Azam.
How are you feeling today? लिख देते हैं. अब जो होगा ना यस या नो पे करेगा तो यहाँ शो होगा. वो लाइव ऑप्शन कहाँ है? 3 डॉट्स पे तो मोबाइल का सिस्टम है. गो लाइव आता है ना जाने के लिए. गो लाइव
तो जब हम लाइव करने जाएंगे तब शो होगा. अभी तो लाइव चला रहे हैं हम लोग. सलमान देखना, अगर हम यहाँ पे मैनेज भी करते हैं, ये देख स्ट्रीम एक्सेस है अगेन.
यूट्यूब में रहती है।
बाकी इंस्टा पे
बोल रही थी बनाने के लिए, मैं बोली कि आपको ये गिफ्ट नहीं पड़ रही है तो कैसे बनेगा या इंस्टा पे तो कैसे गाइड करूँ आपको। मैंने कहा ठीक है मैं आईडी बना के आपको बताती हूँ। देखिए आप बना लें आप आईडी, क्योंकि आपने अपनी लाइव का लिंक के साथ शेयर कर दिया है। वो लिंक पे क्लिक करेंगे और आपको एक नोटिफिकेशन आएगा कि गेस्ट वांट्स टू ऐड इन दिस लाइव स्ट्रीम। तो आप उनको ऐड करेंगे तो वो आपके लाइव में ऐड हो जाएंगे। ठीक है,
2 घंटे 0.2 मिनट है ये ऊपर जा रहे हैं ना।
उसके बाद ये जो 3 डॉट वाले ऑप्शन है, यहाँ पे मजीद आपको 2-3 ऑप्शंस रहते हैं। ठीक है, आपने हाईलाइट्स का तो ऑप्शन हो गया था, उसके बाद है बहुत अच्छे से समझाती है, लेकिन इसका ना वो वीडियो नहीं मिल रहा है।
लाइटिंग में कंटेंट में क्या आ रहा है भाई, इसमें ये आ रहा है कमेंट्स में कुछ भी नहीं है। स्टैटिक्स में पाकिस्तान मैच इंडिया वर्ल्ड कप 2023 मैच लाइव स्ट्रीम जा रहा है अभी, प्रोसेसिंग विल बिगिन शॉर्टली। कॉपीराइट में कुछ भी नहीं है। अर्न में, डैशबोर्ड में चल रहा है।
सुनिए
कहाँ करी
बाबा का है रख दो। हवा के देख तो गया
चल रहा है
बाजी आ रही कितने घंटे का बनाया है चल रहा है
लाइव है वो मैच उधर से लाइव चल रहा है, जैसे लाइव चल रहा है।
कैसे
क्या स्कोर दिखा रहे हैं? 191 पे ऑल आउट हो गया पाकिस्तान। अभी दूसरा शुरू होगा।
कैसे बाद में आ गया
लिंक कॉपी करके डाले सब
आगे आगे खाओ
और हम भी जा रहे हैं और पता नहीं वाला है।
चलिए
मैं नहीं जाऊंगा फिर। लाइव चल रहा है। लाइव चल रहा है। वीडियो तो हम चला लिए हैं, मेरे को उसमें कोई परेशानी थोड़ी है। अभी फेसबुक का फंक्शन सेट कर रहे हैं, सबर कर रहे हैं। फेसबुक में भी एक लाइव स्ट्रीम चलाएंगे। फेसबुक का मेरे को कौन तो बताया था, अभी सर्चिंग में आया था वो बंदा। हाँ घर में ऑल आउट हो गया मेरे ख्याल से 190 ऐसे कुछ रन लगाया हो दुकान। क्यों? मेरा वाला तो हम लोग क्या उड़ाएंगे अभी? तो हम लोग क्या उड़ाएंगे अभी ये बता। उसको बोला नहीं उड़ाएंगे अभी। आते हैं से बड़ा है।
outside off.
I think the reason why that's good.
Now he's on his way. He's down with dengue.
There, so Babar is just trying to give him a little bit of cushion by putting square leg back.
Now he's on his way. He's down with dengue. I tell you what, the virus hasn't affected his batting one bit.
Hasn't affected his foot movement, hasn't affected his elegance either. Nice weight transfer. Just a little open of the wrist as well, of the bat face, to get it through that gap between mid-off and cover.
Just amazing to hit the first ball like that. I know he's young and young people.
नहीं है।
चल रहा लाइव
आपका
फेसबुक में भी चल रहा है। साला कौन सा रिस्ट्रिक्शन सिलेक्टेड लोकेशन अलाउस, तो ये तो बड़ा मामला था यार। ये लिख रहा था पीटीवी सही है। उसके बाद ए स्पोर्ट्स और उसके बाद है दरार है
मोबाइल से चेक किए चल रहा है
लाइव, लेकिन मेरा मोबाइल शो ही नहीं कर रहा।
आपके मोबाइल में शो क्यों नहीं करता? हो सकता है तो चैनल कौन सा खोले हम इसमें? मतलब अच्छा फेसबुक में किए हुए ना?
नहीं वो तो चल रहा है अभी, रुके ये देखना लाइव चल रहा है मेरा, ये देखिए चल रहा है इंडिया 23 पे एक, ये देखिए फिर इसमें भी आ रहा होगा, सॉरी इसमें ये लाइव स्ट्रीम चल रहा है मेरा, चलते हुए 1 घंटा 21 मिनट हो चुका
कितना
है।
वॉचिंग होंगे?
अबे एक ही आ रहा था, वो भी पता नहीं अभी है या नहीं है। ये देख
गलत लाइव तो नहीं चल रहा है, सिर्फ ये चल रहा है आपका तो।
हाँ हाँ सही है, अभी तो यही चला रहा है। साला पीछे ओए, देख रहा है ये लाइव चल रहा है 23 पे एक इंडिया 191 पाकिस्तान, अभी एक ही वॉचिंग चल रहा है। अभी जो है हम इसमें चला रहे हैं फेसबुक में, कहाँ गया फेसबुक, हाँ कहाँ से उठाए थे वो हम ऑडियंस को ना, सेलेक्ट लोकेशन बोल रहा है यार ये तो,
आसान गए ना।
ये बताएगा अभी कैसे। डाल दूं पहले।
हाँ इसमें आसान हो रही है। इस्लाम इस्लाम एक मिनट दिखाओ जरा, बाबू गाल दिखा बाबा। दिखा ना बुड्ढा, एक मिनट। मेरी बात ना, मामा के काटू हो ना, मामा के शोनू हो ना, दिखाओ। क्या 23? ओ चार्ज 23 है। आसान हो रही है, करीब एक ही जगह बैठो, एक ही जगह बैठो। और इंक नहीं करो, एकदम छुच्चू पे चिपका लियो पैंट को तुम। इतना ऊपर थोड़ी पहनते हैं पैंट। बाबा ले ले रहे हैं तुम्हारे सामने ही, बाबा ले रहे हैं। तुम भी नहीं चला रहे हो, मैं भी नहीं चला रही, बाबा ही चला रहे हैं। अभी तुमको पता बाबा पता नहीं अपने काम में लगे हुए लगे हुए लगे हुए। देखो पानी डल डल चुका, कब का डला है। खत्म हो गया। शाम अजान और ये दिमाग खराब है क्या? मिट्टी वाला का पानी में ही अभी तक पानी सूख रहा है। जाएगा उस पर हम यहाँ सही का पिटेगा बाबा से तो सही का पिटेगा मनोज
People recover quicker, but that was a very quick recovery from Bowden.
For India. They're accurate as well. Give him a good practice before Harisov comes in and bowls few bounces. Get into the groove, Shreyas Iyer. Slow ball. And it's...
नंबर चाहे कोई भी हो, टेलीनॉर, यूफोन या फिर जोन, हर मोबाइल नेटवर्क का दोस्त। जैज़ कैश है ना?
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखे कपड़े नर्म मुलायम।
सॉफ्ट।
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, कपड़ों पर नर्म।
Golden Pearl White Beauty Cream with added super active serum, glutathione, alpha-arbutin और niacinamide से skin extra bright. Golden Pearl White Beauty Cream. Love your skin.
लाइट चली गई यार, मैच कैसे देखेंगे?
माई जोंग ऐप से माइको पर
अब जोंग कस्टमर्स आईसीसी वर्ल्ड कप के तमाम मैचेस देखें माई जोंग ऐप से माइको पर, वो भी बिल्कुल मुफ्त।
समझते हैं एक दूसरे को, इसीलिए बने हैं एक दूसरे के लिए, जैसे चाय को समझे, सिर्फ एवरीडे।
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके
That's gone fine for 4. Misfiring that one on the pads and an easy shot for the right-hander.
Yes, if you're on the pads, with that extra pace that you have, any deflection of the pads or the bat is going to race away to the boundary. That's what's happened. Angled at the pads, easy runs these for Shreyas Iyer. Doesn't always get on top of the ball when he's driving, Shreyas Iyer. Was caught in cover against Australia also.
The one thing Shreyas Iyer has really worked on in his batting is the ability to play short balls. So he's a lot more wider at the crease, but this happens as an after effect. He doesn't move his feet much and throws his hands at the ball. We saw him do that and get out against Australia at covers. Against high pace is always going to happen. There's always risk and reward, but he wants to deal with the short balls a lot better.
It's nicely played. But he must not be thinking about it all the time, because it messes up your footwork and messes up with your game.
Oh, absolutely. I think he needs to look for the full ball and believe in his ability to react to the short one. But what was happening is, even if he was in that mindset, at times he was late on it. He was either caught out at fine leg, at times square leg, and he worked on it during the time he had an injury, and when he came back, that was a conscious effort to try and get his hands through the ball a lot quicker. And on the other side, there is Rohit Sharma, who makes that shot look rather easy.
There's the pull shot into the gap, where it will be fielded by that square leg fielder. He's got a rocket arm, Wasim Jr.
we speak about shot making, Rohit Sharma and pull shots is synonymous. In fact, I think there should be a nomenclature change at a point of time to Rohit shot, because you always resonate a certain shot with a certain batter, the straight drive of a Gavaskar or Tendulkar, a flick of a Vivian Richards. When it comes to the pull or the hook, I think you got to think Ricky Ponting or Rohit Sharma. He's been someone who's mastered that shot over a period of time against high pace on pitches across the world. If you do look at his wagon wheel, his consistency to hit that ball for a 6 is what makes him so special. His ability to judge length, pick it up so early that every time it comes at him above the waist, almost every time he's hit it for a 6. It needs to be really outside the off stump for it to go on the offside. Otherwise, more often than not, it goes into the leg side stands.
That's good batting. Picked up a run. He'll keep the strike as well.
लाइट चली गई यार, मैच कैसे देखेंगे?
माई Zong ऐप से माइको पर
अब Zong कस्टमर्स ICC वर्ल्ड कप के तमाम मैचेस देखें माई Zong ऐप से माइको पर, वो भी बिल्कुल मुफ्त।
लूटा तूफान जगा।
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखे कपड़े नर्म मुलायम।
सॉफ्ट
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, कपड़ों पर नर्म।
आज का कड़क चैलेंज, कड़क चाय का कड़क दाग निकाल पाएगा
एरियल, जो कपड़ों की तह से निकाले चाय जैसे कड़क दाग, सिर्फ एक धुलाई में।
तमाशा ऐप डाउनलोड करो और वर्ल्ड कप लाइव स्ट्रीम करो बिल्कुल फ्री, और लातादार डेटा के लिए वीकली फ्रीडम ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करके पाओ 100 GB डेटा सिर्फ 500 रुपए के लोड में।
सनलाइट 15% एक्स्ट्रा पाउडर के साथ, ज्यादा पाउडर ज्यादा बचत।
एक धूप में जागेगी खेल की उमंग, चाय और क्रिकेट वाइटल पियो, जिंदगी जियो।
Another half century for Rohit Sharma. He continues to thrill and amaze with his Rolls-Royce batting. 53rd half century, 8th versus Pakistan. Brilliant.
Yes, absolutely. I think the way he got the team off the first ball, hitting it high over square leg for a boundary, and then continuing in the same fashion, not missing out on an opportunity and creating some opportunities.
The big test here for Shadab Khan. He's been not bowling great, up and down a bit. But let's talk about Rohit Sharma. What a player, what a striker, what an entertainer. And to get it against Pakistan, is 850 in front of almost 100,000 people is extremely special.
Yes, big crowd. To get the ovation of such a big crowd is something to remember.
Looks almost awkward when he's looking for that single. It doesn't look natural when Rohit Sharma is actually milking the ball for a single. It's either a 4 or a 6. That's his top priority.
Very true. That's every batsman's top priority. It's just that he executes it so well.
Almost as if it's his last option, taking a single. 100 comes up for India. 92 away from the target now.
He's scoring at a good clip as well, 7.23. He is scoring there. That is an amazing scoring rate against a top quality attack.
Great drive. There's a fielder there, but that bat made a terrific sound.
Supercharger. Kitchen इसकी फील्ड वहाँ झंडे भी ये गाड़ा है ये बाप अपने गेम का तो विकेट्स भी उड़ा।
Introducing the all-new KFC Zinger Supercharger, जिसकी हर बाइट में मिले एक स्पाइसी चार्ज, क्योंकि ये बाप है गेम का।
HBL इस्लामिक बैंकिंग लाया खवातीन के लिए HBL निसा तौफीर सेविंग्स अकाउंट शरई उसूलों के ऐन मुताबिक
अच्छाई के लिए
From Nestle.
Haris Rauf bowling his fourth over. There's that six. That is beautifully played by Rohit Sharma. Picked up the length early and then had plenty of time and hit it for a gigantic one.
Okay, sit back and enjoy. We know the Concords are not in action right now when it comes to planes, but Rohit Sharma's ball just took off from the bat, and that was such a sight. 130,000 people enjoying every moment and already got their money's worth. Because I tell you what, when Rohit Sharma is in great flow, he is the most good-looking right-hander out there.
Terrific shot, absolutely terrific. Just gets inside the line a little bit and then just powers it away. So Shaheen Shah Afridi, Babar Azam, Haris Rauf having a discussion what line to bowl, where to bowl to this man. Because even Shaheen wasn't able to curb him. China's got him out a couple of times, but the biggest sixes so far. Shreyas Iyer against Afghanistan. What a shot that was, what a connection, 101 meters. Tumbling over in his follow-through, putting in a big effort on that occasion. But Rohit Sharma, once again, as it's often the case, plenty of time really to see it and play it the way he wants it. There are some lovely shots. He's such a complete hitman. The flicks, the pull shots. Yeah, the class, the poise, the balance. That was particularly good, and this slice over point for six.
And in a funny way, and this is a joke, I don't want people to come at me, but in a way that Virat Kohli is not there is probably helping him. Otherwise, it would have made him run those singles and twos a lot at this ground. This is a big ground, and I can promise you, the way he's batting, he'd rather stand and hit boundaries than keep running around.
Yes, I think he's got this marvelous ability to be able to hit even good deliveries for runs and boundaries. We've seen that. The way he flicked that first ball off the innings for a boundary. Thereafter as well, just standing down, sometimes, advancing down the pitch. So when you have that ability, why bother about singles unless they're easy singles to long off or long on? See, so my observation is absolutely spot on that he doesn't like rotation of strike. That's his last priority, right?
No, that wasn't true. I didn't say he didn't like rotation of strike. I'm just saying he'd rather prefer hitting boundaries than keep running twos and threes, which is what I think Virat makes him do sometimes.
Not twos and threes, ones and twos. But why would you want to run if you got so much at your disposal? Oh, probably looking for that pull shot. And I think he's got to forget about that. Just play a normal innings here, Shreyas Iyer. Not worry about the bouncer. Because it's a slow pitch, it's not going to hurt you. Slow ball, and he's running hard, forcing Rohit Sharma to run hard as well. And after 15, 111 for the loss of 2, India bossing this as we take a break for drinks.
This drink break is brought to you by Vital Tea. Vital Pure, Zindagi Jio.
एक धूप में जागेगी खेल की उमंग, चाय और क्रिकेट, वाइटल पियो, जिंदगी जियो।
जीतो स्पेशल क्रिकेट प्राइजेस। अपने स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी के पीछे कोड को स्कैन करो और पहनो जुनून का रंग।
पैम्पर्स पैंट्स, जिनको पहनाना बेहद आसान। पैम्पर्स में है लोशन विद एलोवेरा, जिससे बेबी को मिले रैश प्रोटेक्शन ऑल डे एंड नाइट। तो आज ही ट्राई करें पैम्पर्स पैंट्स।
Rapper from the house of Eagle Star.
नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू, प्याज की ताकत लिए। Nestle Fruitivitas.
एक कप और है कितनों का बहाना, एक कप और तुम है एक और कप चाय।
मैं एक और कप चाय, टपाल दानेदार।
न बिजली जाती है न बिजली का बिल आता है, तो आज ही बिजली के बिल को क्लीन बोल्ड करें। इनवर्क्स सोलर एनर्जी, बिल की फिक्र से बेफिक्र।
नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू, प्याज की ताकत लिए।
तमाशा ऐप डाउनलोड करो और वर्ल्ड कप लाइव स्ट्रीम करो बिल्कुल फ्री। और लातादार डेटा के लिए वीकली फ्रीडम ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करके पाओ 100 GB डेटा सिर्फ 500 रुपए के लोड में।
यूरोपियन टेक्नोलॉजी से बने डॉलन्स LED TV अपने स्मार्ट वॉइस कंट्रोल फीचर से सुने आपकी बात। एक्सपीरियंस द वर्ल्ड एट होम, क्योंकि डॉलन्स रिलायबल है।
PSO Diomax, पाकिस्तान का पहला प्रीमियम हैवी ड्यूटी डीजल इंजन ऑयल। परफॉर्मेंस ऐसी कि दुनिया चले।
जब सिर्फ पेंट के पैसे देंगे तो बचत तो होगी। मास्टर पेंट लगवाएं और टोकन के इजाफी खर्चे से छुटकारा पाएं। पेंट के पैसे दो, टोकन के नहीं।
एक कप और है कितनों का बहाना, एक कप और तुम है एक और कप चाय।
मैं एक और कप चाय, टपाल दानेदार।
Golden Pearl White Beauty Cream with added super active serum, glutathione, alpha-arbutin और niacinamide से skin extra bright. Golden Pearl White Beauty Cream. Love your skin.
And he dropped it.
ये तो मैं बंद आंखों से पकड़ लूं।
मौसमी एक्सपर्ट हैं? Zonky मंथली प्रो मैक्स से एक्सपर्ट कमेंट्री चलती रहे। 200 GB डेटा, 2000 दूसरे नेटवर्क मिनट्स, सिर्फ 1600 रुपए में।
Redmi Note 12, live vivid.
मेरी बॉलिंग की तरह तेज। फैसल इस्लामी तेज तरीन रेमिटेंस अकाउंट से पैसे वसूल करें। तेज तरीन, महफूज तरीन, करीब तरीन।
फैसल इस्लामी।
पैंथर टायर्स लेवल ही हो रहा है।
Supercharger. किचन इसकी फील्ड, वहाँ झंडे भी ये गाड़ा है, ये बाप अपने गेम का तो विकेट्स भी उड़ा।
Introducing the all new KFC Zinger Supercharger, जिसकी हर बाइट में मिले एक स्पाइसी चार्ज, क्योंकि ये बाप है गेम का।
नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू, प्याज की ताकत लिए।
अपने सफर से मैंने सीखा पीछे ना हटना। स्ट्रगल्स, चैलेंजेस जो भी आए मैं ना रुका, इसलिए आगे बढ़ना है तो गिर के फिर उठो। नेस्ले माइलो, जो दे एनर्जी आगे बढ़ने की।
शुक्राना करूं अल्लाह का, सूफी मैं हुआ।
सूफी, जो नाम है एतमाद का।
नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू, प्याज की ताकत लिए।
PS
sporting fan, why wouldn't you be here? People from every nation that play cricket, in spite of their home team not being at this particular match, all want to be here and have travelled a long way to get here. Certainly some atmosphere. I've been to a lot of sporting events over the years, Sanjay, but I'm not sure there's one that's bigger and better than this. It is just the place to be, pumping. Any time that there's any moment of significance for India, the crowd just go berserk.
In front of the Home Minister, the lady sitting there was Ajit Wadekar, India captain, winning the first series for India in the West Indies and England. His wife, and to her left is her daughter in the pink dress there. So nice to see her. Let's go. He's found the gap ever so easily. Another boundary for India.
He's in some touch, isn't he? Goodness gracious me. He is just a powerhouse in World Cup cricket. Most hundreds of 7 and playing shots like this.
मेरे को दे तो मेरे को कॉल करना है। कहाँ लगाई मेरे को क्या पता।
And only in 3 World Cups, he lost 700s, broke that record when he got that 100 against Afghanistan. It was the quickest as well, now the 3rd highest century maker in one-day cricket too.
It's funny how Rohit Sharma's quickest looks nothing more than just a little stroll down the park. That's how easy it was coming up at the Kotler the other night. It was phenomenal batting. It's a good wicket, but gee, he was just making it look so easy.
Yeah, that's one batting pitch out there in Delhi. 116 for 2.
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखे कपड़े नर्म मुलायम।
सॉफ्ट
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, कपड़ों पर नर्म।
हर दिन की खुशी के लिए नेस्ले मिल्क पैक, अच्छाई से बना अच्छाई के लिए।
From Nestle.
Introducing the all-new KFC Zinger Supercharger, जिसकी हर बाइट में मिले एक स्पाइसी चार्ज, क्योंकि ये बाप है गेम का।
विजिट करें hbl.com और खोलें अपना बैंक अकाउंट with HBL डिजिटल अकाउंट ओपनिंग। अब नो मोर ब्रांच का चक्कर, जहां ख्वाब वहां HBL।
PSO Diomax, पाकिस्तान का पहला प्रीमियम हैवी ड्यूटी डीजल इंजन ऑयल। परफॉर्मेंस ऐसी कि दुनिया चले।
सुपरचार्जर किचन इसकी फील्ड, वहां झंडे।
Sent back. Shiraz wanted the single. Rohit said no loudly and quickly.
See their last 6 one-day international versus Pakistan, just the one failure. 11 at Pallekele.
Well, Pakistan have just got to keep going. It's obviously not going their way this evening, but it's a long tournament. They won their first 2 games. What you can out of this game, you can still win it from here. If you can't, then you start thinking about net run rate, you start getting some overs into some of your bowlers. Always something you can get out of the game of cricket, even if it's going against you.
That's why I'd like to see Mohammad Nawaz bowl more. He won't get a better opportunity than this one, where Indian batting is just back to right. Give him a spell. Finger spinners are doing well in the World Cup. It's just a matter of confidence, and Nawaz will look a different bowler.
Yeah, it's a good point you make. You have to just keep fighting hard. That's it's a given, really. But when you think about a World Cup, it's a long campaign. You're not winning it now, but you win it through your attitude, and consistently over time you build upon those things, and that gives you the momentum in the tournament. And I think more than anything, Nas, the momentum in the tournament is an energy saver. If you're winning games and being convincing every day, your energy is able to withstand greater heat towards the end of the tournament when it's required.
नंबर चाहे कोई भी हो, टेलीनॉर, यूफोन या फिर जोन, हर मोबाइल नेटवर्क का दोस्त। जैज़ कैश है ना।
यूरोपियन टेक्नोलॉजी से बने डॉलन्स LED टीवी अपने स्मार्ट वॉइस कंट्रोल फीचर से सुने आपकी बात। एक्सपीरियंस द वर्ल्ड एट होम, क्योंकि डॉलन्स रिलायबल।
को जाना तुम जाओ, तुम हमें घर जाने पहले पूछती हो, आप जाएंगे नहीं पूछती हो ना।
किचन इसकी फील्ड, वहां झंडे भी ये गाड़ा है, ये बाप अपने गेम का तो विकेट्स भी उड़ा।
Introducing the all-new KFC Zinger Supercharger, जिसकी हर बाइट में मिले एक स्पाइसी चार्ज, क्योंकि ये बाप है गेम का।
पैंथर टायर्स लेवल ही हो रहा है।
Wickets, just to boost his confidence.
The last Asia Cup, not the one that we recently watched in Sri Lanka, the one before that in the UAE, which was a T20 Asia Cup. Shadab Khan looked a wonderful cricketer. I was just imagining him with private leagues, his leg spinners, bowls his 4 overs every time, could under pressure too. There you go, good fielder. Always there's a bit of spirit around him when he's in the field. Handy batter too. But in this Asia Cup, when it was 50 overs format, you could see that there's a big area of improvement that he needed. And Wasim Akram Wakari is there with us. Reckon that he just doesn't play enough first-class cricket to be.
And over all the way, it was tossed up by Shadab Khan. It was dismissed by Shreyas Iyer.
Well, he's a superb player of spin, Shreyas Iyer. And these types of deliveries, this is to your point, Sanjay, just that little bit of inconsistency. Just bowling the odd drag-down ball and then the odd full ball as well. And Shreyas Iyer, of his calibre, doesn't miss out.
91 meters, he hits big sixes, Shreyas Iyer. Another cricketer who got fit just in time for the World Cup. He was out of the game for a long time, Bumrah as well. So some good things have happened at the right time for India. KL Rahul had that niggle coming into the Asia Cup. He also had a long absence of the field.
Yeah, there's just this great sense of it all coming together in the occasion. You need to have a bit of lady luck, but you also need to have the timing. And for Shreyas, KL Rahul there, who's already into the tournament. For captain Rohit Sharma, it's the jigsaw puzzles are coming together.